This video is about Maya Angelou. It's an introduction to our poem, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Maya Angelou is a famous poet. She's written so many poems. There's a video about Maya Angelou. If you click on that, you can learn more about her. Also, she is not only a poet, but she was an activist. She was born in 1928 to 2014. She was known as Maya Angelou. She was an American author. She was also an actress, a screenwriter, a dancer, a poet, and a civil rights activist. She was best known for her 1969 memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, which is a book. It's the first nonfiction bestseller by an African-American woman. Quick facts about her. She spent about 5 years in silence. She wrote 36 books. She also published cookbooks. Her first black son, Francisco, was a cable car conductor. I'm going to view this and go in just a little bit, zoom in just a little, view, zoom in. She recited a poem at the Clinton inauguration when he was president, and then her son was the first black San Francisco cable car conductor. That's what I didn't say well enough. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. That was one of her famous quotes. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. We can also contribute that to Maya Angelou. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Nothing will work unless you do. Love that quote. If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. So that's really wise words. Don't be normal. Be amazing. And I say that all the time. That's why I love to teach certain, like SAGE kids, my pre-AP kids. I love intelligent people. And we don't need to try to be normal. We need to try to be amazing. And there is a difference. Next slide would be about making an inference. So I'm going to zoom out. Before we read and analyze Maya Angelou's poem, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, what inference can you make on what do you think the poem will be about? Just by reading the title, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Respond in the Padlet link below. You will click the plus sign in the right bottom corner to respond. And you can say, I think this poem will be about, I can infer this poem will be about, maybe this poem will be about, perhaps this poem will be about. So click on this Padlet link and give your answer. This will be shared with the other students, so make sure you write something that can be shared and viewed and read by others. And then after we make our inference, here is a copy of the poem. Here is a version that you can click on this link to hear it. And last is when we go to a portrait analysis, today we will be analyzing the poem I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and it of course was written by Maya Angelou. We will look at the how, which is the denotation, the analytical, the identified techniques, the strategies, the figurative language, and other poetic devices, and we'll look at the meaning, the connotation. We will analyze, interpret the interpreted meaning of the devices used beyond the literal meaning. So that is where we're headed with this. I hope you enjoy your introduction to the biography of Maya Angelou.